you know Trevor, my friend who lives in the bin.
Welcome to the Pebble Boys. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Pebbleboy.
We're not really. This is Jumping the Turnstile. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
That was just a little bit of a
gag.
bit of a gag from last week. We're doing a bit of an update on last week's story, which was the Phantom Pooer.
Got the soundboard back.
Yeah,
Just
and
for one day, one night only.
the fabulous soundboard. It's going to be one of those, guys.
Sure is.
Yeah, a current affair.
Yeah, because you're talking about the Phantom Pooer, which we'll get into good and proper.
Poopra.
But Poopra. But you said you couldn't speak of it because of the news article pending.
Yeah.
And you weren't telling a lie because the next day you
It
texted
was on
me.
the current affair.
Yeah, check on current affair, Channel 7, Channel 7, Channel 9.
Only on 9.
Only on
And
9.
9 now. It turns out a
was
current affair is pretty funny.
It's
They're pretty funny.
far out, but like from the turnaround, from the send to broadcast, that means a slow week.
Well, they've got to jump on these poo stories.
They do, don't they?
They really do. Before it gets loose.
Oh, did you want that or did you want?
I want a ding. I want a ding every time we say something that's
Okay.
a punny. Poo pun.
Poo pun. Okay, there's one.
Yeah, they were. They
But
did it.
They did a special report.
A very special
It
episode.
was a very important date. It's hard to lean around. I need to get this closer to my noggin.
Yeah, and they were quite clever.
Oh, that's so
they got
close.
more poo puns than we did. Did.
Oh, I think we've got a couple of good ones in.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
And what do we do? Do we play the report?
Yeah, we were the poo roar.
So what about if you play the report and then we'll commentate
in between.
in betweensies because there was a couple of good gets.
Yeah, a couple of good gets from the current affair team.
Time.
Let's see what we were just lining up here.
Only a 9.
9 now. All right, here we go.
Rise by the Australian Government, Canberra.
Yep. Bit tinny.
Yep.
When you gotta go,
Yep.
you gotta go. But maybe not outside a family home in full view of security cameras.
Yeah.
Patricia's fed up by a man caught time and time again doing his business on her front lawn. And we're not talking a number one here.
Poo music.
Man doing his business on the curbside.
Your curve is a
My curb.
toilet.
Yes.
It's the curbside dumping taking on a whole new meaning.
Dump and hole.
Ah, yeah.
So we just paused it. On my footage, it's because it's thermal. You actually get to see, and you pointed out last week that the shites were actual pebbles. He was doing because they don't show it on the current affair.
Well, I think she mentions it, so continue
All
on.
right, let's keep going.
You've got no idea who this guy is.
No, I have no idea who he is.
Yes, you do.
I don't recognise him.
A turd left on Patricia's turf
Patricia.
by a mystery man with an unusual habit.
He's got no shame.
Habits.
He's just a shameless pig.
The latest bout a week ago. Just after 6 in the morning, and the man in this van is about to strike. He appears to be dressed like a tradie, jumping out and walking to the passenger door. He drops his dacks and does the dirty deed, even pulling out some wipes and leaving them behind. A stunned Patricia later forced to clean up the unwanted deposit.
I was gobsmacked. Everyone I've showed it to has been
Ugh.
laughing.
According to Patricia, this man has done his business more times than she can count in the exact same spot outside her home in the Melbourne suburb of Oakley.
He's
Ooh,
come
yeah.
at least 15 times over the last 3 years.
Jeez Louise.
Most times it's during the the darker mornings.
He just doesn't give a shit.
Just down the road, there's 3-4 petrol stations. There's Hungry Jack's, there's KFC.
Yeah, they're so close.
Why stop here?
Or why not stop at the Portaloo just a few doors down?
Because you're not
Stopping
allowed
at the
to.
Portaloo is he's pointing out it's a worksite dunny behind a gate.
Yeah, so you're not allowed to do that.
Well, you don't want to be going in those any time of the year.
Is this? Do
All
you
the
think
day.
this is a halfway to his destination stop, or is he nearly there?
Somewhat
He's had his coffee because it's early morning.
He's percolating.
Yeah,
He's up to he's brimming.
he's brewing.
It seems like it started 3 years ago. She said.
That's a long
So
time.
when did she move in? And then check your bloody statements.
Mm.
Did you give a bad review?
Yeah, did you peer review a
Yeah.
bad dude?
Bad tradesman.
Did he do you wrong?
Do
Or did you do him do wrong?
do poo? Here we go. Let's keep going.
Seems he's totally undeterred.
The first time it happened,
That was a
it
good
was
one.
midnight, and I thought that when the bins got emptied out, the coffee
Yep, there
beans
he
had
goes.
fallen on the floor.
Okay,
And I was
pause.
going to pick it up myself.
Oh gosh, she thought that coffee beans had been poured out on the floor, right? So that
Yeah.
says to me, he's a pebble boy.
He's a pebble boy.
Pebble boy. He is
He is a
plop and pebble coffee pebble boy.
He's a pebble boy. He's a pebble boy. Pebble boy. He's a pebble boy. Pebble boy.
Coffee plop and pebble coffee boy.
But if you
Brewing,
can't,
he's literally brewing.
if you can't distinguish between a poo or coffee groans,
Yeah.
there's something wrong with you.
Then the hose should just do the trick. It's not that bad.
All the hose does is spread it.
Yeah.
I think you got a sawdust.
Well, because you're highly versed in picking up shit.
Well, I have dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and like because it's fresh baked out of the oven. So when you're picking up them hot cookies,
Steaming barkers, I like to call them.
there's no hose. You don't need no hose.
I don't do no hose.
No. So
I might occasionally get some sawdust on it.
ugh.
Depends on what they've been eating.
Oh, you'll put the sawdust on.
Yeah.
Are you like a primary school?
Yeah.
Ready for the
I like
ready
that.
for the spew.
Yeah, I like that.
You just chuck a bit of sawdust on it, dry it up, mop it up.
Vaporize. There was a movie about that. Blackjack and the other guy, and he invents the spray-on substance to any dog poo, and it just vaporizes.
Oh right, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That just ring a bell.
What's the Zoolander guy? What's his name?
Yep.
Righto.
And realised, no, it's either dog poo or something else. So I left it. And then basically that's when I sort of started to think, I need to set up the camera system to find out what it is. And that's when I found out that it's actually a human and not a dog.
Patricia's sick of hosing down her lawn day after day.
Day.
It's disgusting. You just don't want to wash someone's feces down the street.
Oh, it's all right. Pause it. Pause it.
Feces.
I hate that word.
That's worse than crap, poo,
Yeah.
borage,
No, because like let's
Grogan.
yeah, it's a piece of shit, right? It's a dirty piece of shit. Let's not get too scientific about it. Feces. You know, it's like calling a plantar borealis maximus
You don't know what you're saying.
frilidalius.
Yeah, but it's just like a jack tree.
Yeah, right. Or a flower.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, she's
Leave the feces to the doctors.
yeah.
You know
And the
what I mean?
current affair already said shit.
They did.
Yeah.
I think
Crap.
they beeped it out. Sound effect.
Let's see what else we got here.
It's a little bit gross.
Oh, this is the part.
Literally stinks.
I think that's gross. Definitely that's gross. It's
That's
not
gross?
the first time someone's been caught
Right,
in
pause
the
it one more
act.
time. Right? So what he just did then was he goes out to a Vox Pop. He went into Oakley
Yeah.
proper, down the mall,
Yeah.
with the video that you've got, the
Unblurred one.
unblurred video.
Yeah.
and showing people,
Yeah.
which makes
Him,
a current affair
the perpetrator.
a perpetrator, right? So if somebody came up to me and went, "Oh, check out this video
Of feces to species.
people having a feces," I would be offended by that.
Is that a name for an album?
Species to species?
Feces to species.
Aha. Species to feces.
Yeah. Oh, and at the end of this show, we should probably play your mate's
Play homage.
Play your mate's poo song.
Oh,
yeah?
we will.
Yeah.
Dump it down.
Dump it down by
By Juicer.
yeah. It's a classic. It's a classic juice.
We will.
Okay, so we got some footage of other perpetrators.
Oh, yeah.
Behind
We've seen
bins.
Dan Osborne in him.
Okay.
He's behind the...
Blue
He's
bin.
taking a crap behind the blue bin, but then just as he's made his deposit, he looks up at the camera and then they freeze frame
And
it.
he's in thongs as well.
Oh, is he? Is he?
I'd be wanting to wear proper pooper foot attire.
Foot attire.
Right, let's get this over with.
Yeah, sure.
Leaving himself behind a rubbish bin.
Who could forget this jogger in Sydney relieving herself outside the office of PR Queen Roxy Jacenko, or this man in Townsville emptying his bowels behind a red rooster?
Do they do this in France? In France? No. Not really.
This particular offence speaks to anger and badness to me.
Anger and
It's
badness.
well organised. I've seen the footage.
It's well
It's
organised.
not well organised.
Oh, it's a act of terror. It's a a poo organisation.
Yeah.
He's just I think it's like what is it? Pavlovians, like
Pavlovian.
It's a reactionary.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? No, Pavlovians. When you have a reaction to something, you see something, so he goes past.
Pavlov's dog.
Yeah.
Pavlov.
Cat? No, that's Schroeder's. No.
Anyway, we
But
don't know.
it doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. But he's driven past something, and he's like, "Whoop!
Oh, I've got a shit.
That was that sensation."
But it's that one spot. It's organised. It's as this guy's saying.
Oh, it's organised.
Paces the street to make sure there's no witnesses.
Yep.
He's very careful to disguise himself.
No, he's not.
Criminal psychologist Tim Watson Munro.
Some people
Criminal psychologist.
known as coprophilics. They love poo.
I've done nothing against anybody, and even if I did, that's the lowest you can go.
Oh, so you did then?
Poo as a weapon. And I used to see this a lot when I worked in prisons where angry prisoners would bronze up, as they would say.
Somebody knows who this perpetrator is.
Bronze.
Bronze up. Now, I'll just show you the technology. You can see there. She's put in the security cameras. You can't see the dude's face. You can't see the number plate.
He hasn't hidden. Oh no, yeah, exactly. It's a security camera.
Yeah.
So
Shit.
can we see the number plate, please?
Nope. There we go.
No good.
So he can be flushed out for good. If I were you, I'd stop, because you're going to get caught
Is it?
with your pants down. Let's hope police get to the bottom of it.
Yay!
She did it.
She did it. We all do it, apparently.
Now, this brings me to another
Shocking.
part of our conversation. I'm just
Yeah.
going to put my what do you call them? Spit guard.
Yeah. Okay.
She was saying, I thought it was coffee grinds or dog shit, right? So these are one of these people. I don't know if you've ever come across this. One of my clients, I was out building a fence, and he happened to be helping me out.
Oh, isn't that my job?
Yeah. And it was PBS day, and they were playing, I don't know, I think it was a country or maybe it was blues. I don't know.
Something
And
cultural.
yeah, and he's like, oh, what's this station?
What's this station?
I was like, PBS. PBS. He's like, I was at 106.7. Right next to Triple J. We've talked about this so many times,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If you have been living in Melbourne all your life, 40 years plus,
You've
and
had it.
you've seen the radio state. You've got a radio somewhere,
A dial.
a
Yeah.
button, and when you're either locked into golden oldies, and that is it. That's your
Yep.
jam.
Yep.
Or
Smooth FM.
but even when you get into a, let's say, rental car, and that's on Fox FM,
Well, then you scan through and
you've
have
got
a
to
little
scan.
Yeah.
Where's Eon FM gone?
What's
And
this? What's that?
What's that? Why is that jazz? Why
Yeah.
is this classical? Like,
Yeah.
I don't listen to the classical station, but I know it's an ABC classical station.
Yeah.
Just up from Golden Oldies.
On the dial.
And he's like, no, never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
So
you've never seen a sticker
on the back of cars, you've never been to a gig that's got
that's
PBS.
sponsored on the bottom of a poster.
It confounds me.
It's like it's the same people that don't shift forward when you're coming out of the service station, and there's clearly a spot in front of them, and you're trying to scooch in to get into the traffic because there's someone coming up, you know.
But do they see you?
Yes, right.
So I had a lady.
I see what you're saying.
I had a lady at a job years ago, and it was a nice sunny day, just like today, possibly autumn, and there was a bird, a tawny frogmouth. You know the ones? They look like an owl.
Kind of,
It's,
yeah.
it's not an owl, it's a tawny frogmouth. Don't let anyone hear you say fucking owl.
Right. Okay.
Because you'll get
Because
got.
it's an alias. Cafliglius.
Anyway, it's a little baby. And a cute little thing with a big beak.
Yep, sure.
And so I get it, and she goes, "Oh, look at this! I don't know what it is." I said, "It's this tawny frogmouth."
Tawny frogmouth.
She goes, "Oh, I thought it was a gecko."
You thought the bird was a gecko.
So, one, does she know what a gecko is?
What's a gecko? 2.
What's a lizard?
Yes.
Do lizards look like birds?
3. What's a bird?
Wings. Do geckos have feathers?
Do geckos stand up on the power line at night with owl-like eyes?
What gecko bird could she be talking about? Like, is there a bird that sounds like gecko? Cockatoo?
Geckatoo? No.
So, what do people...
Well, tawny.
do
Tawny, you're thinking scaly. Frogmouth, you're
that-
thinking
well,
Lizzo.
Yeah, you could do that.
Tawny frogmouth, but she's not going from that end. She's seeing a bird and calling it a gecko.
I think she hasn't seen things.
Yeah.
She's got the blinders on.
She can't see.
Can't see anything.
Can't see him.
Can't see Timmy Taco trying to get out
Well,
of
it's
the driveway.
like it's like I think there's people have UFO blindness.
Mm-hmm.
When you're looking, we're all looking. Did you see that? Have
Yeah.
you seen this? I've never seen anything.
Once you've seen one white Mazda, if you buy a white Mazda, never seen a white Mazda before, then they're everywhere.
Yeah, it's Mazda City all over again.
Good
That's
cars,
true.
Mazda.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't like the blind eye. Don't like the blind eye. People like it's the right hand side, left hand side.
What do you wipe with?
No, not so much that. On the escalator.
Mm.
Or standing in the mids.
Or
You know what I mean?
on their bloody phones,
Yeah.
back to the
Totally unaware.
to the traffic. Like I drove past a bunch of kids. Now, kids, if you're listening, stop.
So,
But waiting to catch a bus, and they're all huddled around the bus stop pole, not an actual bus stop.
yeah.
And one kid's like back to the traffic on his phone, like on the curb.
Right.
And it's just like one foul,
foul move.
or your mate just goes, ugh!
Yeah.
And you
For that
flinched.
tie-day. Yeah.
Friday's tie day.
Yeah.
Is that where you cut everyone's tie?
Well, that was the most extreme one, but the other extreme one was you pull the tie down and choke the bastard.
Choked them to death.
No, but the other one was you just put your finger under it and flip it out of the V-neck jumper.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
That's the passive Friday tie-day.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's people are unawares. It's like they're asleep. Actually, I was asleep the other night.
Oh, yeah, isn't
And,
it? It's another bloody dream.
It's another recap because I got
Oh, yeah.
last
dream,
week.
dream
I
one
got
last week.
woken up because I was singing in my sleep. Just like, kick, wake up. This week I got woken up by kicks again.
Yeah.
And it was right after I was dreaming about army legs.
Oh, the old lady across the road
Yeah,
from us.
Margaret.
Who used to clear. Was that her name?
Margaret. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And Mum used to make us go over there. Margaret's alone. Go and.
And she used to stand out on the front porch and go, "Love, army leg." And so we used to call army leg because that's
Can you clean out
yeah.
my
Can
backyard
you take the bins
gutters?
out? Army leg, army leg. What's wrong, Mrs. Margaret? Anyway, so I was having a dream where there was a tour guide saying, and they say she was buried in her front yard. I was like, mate, I lived here all my life. She's not buried in the front yard.
Yeah.
So I went through the front door. As soon as I stepped in, it was a bloody haunted house.
Yeah, that was spooky.
Absolutely. And I was going, Maggie, Maggie, Maggie. And then I got woken up with kicks. She goes, what are you talking about? So
you're lucid. You'll be
must
lucid dreaming, like you're
be.
midway.
I think in my dreams, whenever I reach the fever pitch of a scream, a sing, a yell, that kind of thing, it reaches me real life.
I get the
Reaches me real wife too.
yeah for reals. Is that a humble brag that you've got a wife? I've got a wife.
Status.
Yeah, I cannot remember what I was going to say then, so it doesn't matter. We'll just
But I think what's been triggering me is because on both of these occasions, Vanessa was having a restless sleep. Sometimes she rotates, goes down the other end of the bed. Have you ever heard of that? You ever seen this?
I've seen that. Sometimes if I'm getting a real struggle to get to sleep, I'll go
Swap ends.
Swap ends. It's
'Cause there's
colder.
nothing like-
It's fresher.
Because if you remember when you used to rearrange your bedroom furniture, and then that night you get the best sleep ever,
But you wake up and
and you don't know where you are. So everything's disorientated. So that must be my Pavlovian. Is
Response.
is that as soon as she swap ends, I'm going to start singing a tune in my sleep.
Yeah, I find that.
What'd you say? Farting.
I find that when I'm in a deep sleep, the mechanics. I don't know if I said this last time, but mechanics are water mechanics. So
What's that?
well, if I'm flying, right, I've got a breaststroke or
Oh, you got okay.
right, I've got to like push the air
Okay.
to get water
Do it.
mechanics.
Okay.
Everything's very sort of
through the thick of it.
fluidy, and everything's very hard to walk. Like it's very hard to walk.
Okay.
It's like you've been walking
Okay,
water.
so while you're doing that, I'm going to dream dictionary.
Yeah,
Dream dictionary.
and then the
so
other,
you're swimming.
yeah, and then the falling is another big one where I'll be flying around, and then last night I grabbed onto this massive palm tree, and then I was like, I've got to so high up, I've got to get
Oh
down,
yeah,
gotta
see,
get down,
I have
gotta
that.
get
I
down.
have the high anxiety. High anxiety when you're gonna overfloat your welcome to Earth.
Do you get the anxiety dream of I'm 45 this year, 46 this year, but I've still got one a week left of school?
Oh yeah.
I was like, how can
Oh, do you know? Actually, it's very interesting because I have these progressive dreams, right, where I'm gender fluid. No, where it'll start off the first 100 times I have that stupid dream. I'll be at the start of school, and then for years and years and years, and then in my dreams, dreaming it over the years, I'm actually getting through school.
So when do we graduate?
Well, the latest one is going back for the last day I can't seem to get past
Is
the
that like
last day.
back to school? Like, hey, this kangaroo stole
This-
my ball. Hey,
yeah.
have a pen.
Hey.
Hey, have a pen.
Hey, we're going to do our exams over here.
Can you put a little sample of that in there?
Yeah, sure.
You're not going to.
No, well, I might.
Rodney Dangerfield.
I should have yelled too.
Back to school dreams, you know. And the other one that I have is the apocalypse when we're at the peak of watching Walking Dead.
Yeah, nice.
And it was zombie this and zombie that, and like it was fear. And then later on, it's like not so scared of the zombies no more. It's like just how long are we gonna have to hide for?
Gotcha.
Why is there only cream corn?
Mm-hmm. Should we do a quick snooze review on the Walking Dead?
Haven't watched it.
With Michonne and
No, I haven't
Rick,
watched it. Haven't watched it.
My boy, we're so in love, me and Michonne. I give it a fucking thumbs down.
Ooh,
Not even a snooze
a
review.
thumb up the
Yeah.
cornhole.
Terrible.
Really? It's one of those.
Terrible.
It's one of those. Well, we better tie this loose end.
There was so much string to tie up. There was so many loose
Did
ends.
you want to know what your bloody swimming dream
Yep.
was?
Swimming mechanics. It's not like I'm in water. It's
Well-
just everything. The air is like fluid.
Swimming through the air can be
Yes.
seen as flying,
Yes.
though I understand if it feels more like swimming.
No, it feels like flying, but in order to get momentum, I've got to push the air like water.
This dream is about taking chances and feeling as if you've got no safety net beneath you.
Ugh, no, it's not. It's not.
It's just the way you. It's just the way you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And I also find to get to launch up if I actually do want to fly in my dreams.
yeah.
It's a basketball diary sitch. Like jumping up and down.
I've got an inkling here. I think I know what it's from.
Like those African tribe that they're the jumpy tribe. Jump,
yeah.
jump. And that's what I do. But each time you get a little bit higher and higher, and then
Right.
eventually I can swim off.
I reckon you were highly influenced as a child by the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory scene. Because they're swimming and flying
Charlie
and
and
swimming.
Pop.
How are we going to get down?
Charlie.
Charlie!
Burp. 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 Burp.
Yeah.
Let's remake it.
Oh, yeah.
Make it shit.
Let's put fucking Johnny Depp in there.
Let's make Charlie.
So,
a
the
cow.
Johnny Depp collection you guys
Yes.
got going. Video or DVD?
DVD only.
Okay.
Yes.
No
But-
JVC, VCR?
Nah.
Right.
I collect.
What are you missing?
Well,
Because Cass had a thing.
when we Cass
Back
and I
in-
first met, when Johnny Depp was doing good movies,
Yeah, right. Dead Man.
Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yeah.
Benny and Joan, there's quite a chocolate.
Okay.
You know, there's
okay.
quite a few good ones. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, so that was quite good.
And we start every Christmas or birthday. I would get her a bloody new Johnny Depp, primo vid. But then he started coming out with all the shit,
Yeah, but like,
and I stopped
here's
collecting.
Here's the thing.
Right.
That Cass picked her teenage heartthrob. She picked well. Right? Johnny Depp's probably a good one because Vanessa picked Corey Haim.
Dead as a doornail.
Yeah, but we've been watching a shitload of the two Coreys. We're deep in the Coreyverse.
Really?
Deep in the Coreyverse.
Like up to your nostrils.
But we watch all the. It's more a Corey Feldman thing. You know, with the Michael Jackson dances moves and all that.
Feldman's
kind
the
of
guy with the black hair still alive.
Yeah, and he is a walking train wreck.
No, well,
He's
they
a disaster.
fucking did a number on him.
Yeah.
He was a boy star.
He asked to be in those films. Let's just say
The Goonies.
the Goonies. Stop bringing up the fucking Goonies.
It's a
Stop bringing it up.
It's an almost perfect movie.
Oh, I was in. Oh, so what was your movies? You might know me from such movies as The Goonies, Stand By Me, and fucking The Gremlins.
It was in Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Stephen King movie, the old What's the other one you just said just 2 seconds ago? Not Gremlins.
Goonie.
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me.
I think it's a bloody
Is it?
Stephen King short story.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
He's got some shit, hasn't
He's
he? I don't even remember writing that.
Here's what we're going to do, kids. Out. Yeah, and so basically we've been watching...
Yeah, why that?
Mostly been watching the Corys because I dare you, I've doubled
Defy
down
me. Is
to
that
go...
Is that the way you say it?
Just whatever.
Well, yeah.
Go home, all of you listeners, and just type Corey Feldman into the YouTubes and just watch, just pick something.
Him and his Angels, his
and
band,
then,
and his
yes,
band.
that's a big saga. That's when he's in his Hugh Hefner phase.
Right.
So it's Michael Jackson with sprinkled Hugh Hefner. The two
So we're talking robes,
chicks, rules. Lots of rules.
For the Angels, he calls
Yes.
them. Yeah.
Narcissism.
Yeah,
and
sprinkle in a little bit of.
He's doing a really good job of being a bad actor. And some of those films, when you go, the two Corys, License to Drive, and the other ones. And when you see the other ones, you're going to go, what in the absolute fuck
I think I know what
happened?
Well, you get you get chosen as a child actor.
Yep.
To go.
Have you got it in blood?
To do Goonies and to do Stand By Me.
Yeah.
And then you're a good child actor because that's the kind of roles you're doing, and you're not really an actor. You're just playing yourself.
Well, you're good,
and getting
and you've
say
got
it like this and say it like that.
And you're good at gooning.
Yeah, goon bagging, teabag. And I think then you're famous by the time you're 12 and you're hanging out with Jacko and you're doing all the bloody drugs.
And he
you're
goes
getting
on and
laid,
on
and
about being.
You don't bloody learn your craft. So you just go get a Corey,
or
get
guitar,
me a Corey,
or guitar,
or
or drums. I've seen him play drums with one stick, because he can't coordinate two at the once. That you just go put Corey Feldman on and watch
have a
it.
Deep dive.
I've been diving deep, and it is bottomless.
Is it?
So that's what I mostly been watching lately because
Right.
I can't seem to get enough. So that's what I was saying, like the passion of Johnny Depp's. He still pulls out a pretty good scene.
Did you see him in the
Court case?
Kevin Smith. Well, the court case has a lot to do with poo.
I did see him in the Kevin Smith
movie
vehicle.
with it's called
Walrus?
Tusk. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like like a human centipede-esque storyline where a guy likes to kidnap people and turn them into walruses, renovates their face.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I didn't see it. Oh, no, we did watch some of it. Johnny Depp's in that.
Do you get that in your collection?
Well,
that's what I want to know.
I don't think he's in the title. I don't think he's credited. Like, his daughter's in it. And Kevin Smith's daughter's in it. Mm-hmm. So Kev's called Johnny and gone, can you do me a solid? Bring your daughter down and just do us a couple of scenes. But do you think Johnny asked if he could be in it? That's called poppin' fresh.
Poppin' fresh.
I don't know what I think Johnny needs more money, apparently.
Yeah, because like this is the conundrum I have with my Star Wars collection.
When do you stop?
Well, do I go Mandalorian?
Nope.
Do I go
what's the new trash?
Book of Boba Fett.
Boba Fett characters are kind of cool though.
Do I go Rogue One?
Rogue One was good.
Figurines I'm talking about here.
Rogue One, yes.
Merchandise.
What was the other one? Rogue One was the good one, wasn't it?
That was the
good one. And then there was one other like that, but it was a TV series. Andor.
Go
to the theatre.
Go.
Very good. What have I got for a request? I recommend Dash. I'll tell you this. I'll get off
Oh,
television.
you gotta go.
You want to go television?
No, I started watching Shogun.
Yeah, how good's the Shogun?
That's a fucking watching it, and that's a piece of work.
And that's what I was saying, like, a couple of episodes ago. The Japanese culture back in the day seemed very intense.
They were
Would you say intense?
intense. They're
So all the
angry,
peasants-
scary men.
You were saying the peasants are petrified.
Terrified. Well, you see them. They bow. They put their heads down. You put your head down too far, it's going to get sworded.
Yeah. Sworded. And
There's a few swords going.
Yeah, and the guy that does him, I couldn't get it right the last time either.
Hakarakachagi.
Hakarachagi. He talks out of place at a meeting with all the other banditos.
Well, he speaks up for his lord
Yeah.
in favour.
Yeah, you don't say
And they don't
shit.
even say anything. They just look at him and he
Oh,
goes,
fuck.
I know I've spoken out of word, so I will end my life and my family line because I spoke out of line.
So he
And then
kills the child.
kills his child.
Baby.
And himself.
Yeah. In a sword way.
Like terrible,
Up the
terrible
guts.
way.
But the wife, she's on the tables now.
Yeah.
She's good to
Okay.
go.
Oh yeah. Right.
She's pretty hard.
And she's a clean.
But they're
nine.
also she's an easier 9. Only on 9.
9 or 9 now.
And it's just full on. And I was saying with this whole New World Order business, I think World War II or the Pacific
Specific.
was one emperor. I don't know if there was an emperor that started that Japan at that time.
I don't know.
Well, they got to him and said, right, go crazy. Or maybe had syphilis. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's like, right, we're going to fucking take over the
Fresh.
world.
Different.
Local.
Local.
Not so local. We're going across the Pacific.
Now's your
And
time.
we're gonna take everyone out. Knowing, like the enemy or the West, knowing that, right, we got to get rid of these shoguns, your Roguns,
Yep.
your Ronins.
Yep.
These men are hard.
Yeah.
These Japanese blokes do not surrender,
No.
right?
No.
So we need to get rid of the population.
Yep.
First, we get all the soldiers and we kill them on the islands.
Yeah. We got
Like-
to and we're gonna fantasticarize their country with with the Western sheath, like the cities and the product and the.
And then we'll just bomb the shit out of your major 2 cities.
So, because I'm going to Japan at the end of the year.
Keep bragging.
Yeah, you really
it's gonna
must
be
go.
sick. It's going to be sick.
And we're gonna have to go pretty far out to see any of the thing. But Shogun this is a perfect time to watch it because now I'm going to go with
Get a bit of culture.
Now I'm going to go not with like Hello Kitty on my mind. I'm going to be going there with Samurai on my mind, and that's the better way to be.
You only on my mind, samurai on my mind. I want to see some bamboo buildings over there, Tim.
Yes, we're going to go temples. Good temple.
Good temp.
Yep.
Will you go to the suicide forest?
No. We're going to go ride a deer though.
Ride a deer.
Yeah, because
doe?
the deer, a female deer, and and there's the deers that you can go and visit, and they said please to the to the tourists, don't ride them.
Stop riding the deer.
Who are you going to call out on that? Americans? You reckon? Is that a European? Act?
Well, you know, to save us getting cancelled.
Who is it?
American.
Fuckwits.
Yeah.
You can just say fuckwits in general, because who the fuck is?
Aussies?
Yeah, see, it smacks of Aussie.
It does, doesn't it?
It smacks of tour bus. You smell the tour
I
bus?
can smell it right now.
All over that deer. All over that deer's back.
All that sushi.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, sushi.
Bad behaviour.
You're going to go authentic sushi.
Yeah, so I don't know how I feel about the rawness.
Baby turtles.
You reckon? Do they eat them?
Yeah, man.
Is it?
I think they get down.
Yeah, I'd be interested to try
dolphin, man.
turtles.
Turtles, nah.
Turtles, not turtles.
You want to avoid smaller animals because they have more
parasites,
more mercury and heavy metals and stuff.
So what about tuna fish? Aren't they high in merc?
I think, yeah, they're pretty high. There was
thirsty
a fish.
merc. Aren't they thirsty in merc?
There was a fish, mercury fish scale I had once. It's like the Bristol stool.
Yeah, okay. How many Curricks?
Yeah, 7 Curricks. Right, now, let's get rid of that.
Well, speaking of Curricks, should we get on to the tribute part of the show?
It's a very special episode.
Well, because it's been...
How do we approach
well,
this?
we have to tackle this with
respect?
Yeah, I think so, because it's not fair. It's not fair to kick a man while he's
dead.
It's not, is it?
No.
Because you're never allowed to say, how, why, when, where.
Yeah.
But
even if
it
in
has
their
been...
lives they were a dick and a prick and a thief, you know.
Easy, back it off, because I was nice to him the entire time. I speak of good old Trevor. Show favourite Trevor.
We've been talking about Trevor for 6 or 7 years.
Yes, because he's a show character. No one's ever seen him apart from us and the security camera.
But no one knows his real name. His name is not Trevor.
No, it's not Trevor. It's other than... Or can we say now?
Nah, keep him as Trevor.
Okay.
Just in case I say something.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Because like, it's like, if Batman died, can we say it was Bruce Wayne in the news?
No, because Dick Grayson becomes Batman.
Oh, it's the legacy.
There's always going to be a Phantom. There's always going to be a Batman. There's always a Spider-Man.
If we call him out, a new vigilante bum is going to turn up in my street to take his place.
Didn't he just get replaced? I saw a bum walking up your street.
No, so that bum, that's Gav.
Right.
And I said, "G'day, Gav. How you going, mate?" And he said, "G'day, mate."
Rick Sanchez.
And yeah, and I said, "Hey, it's just I haven't seen Trev around. What's Trev been up to? Is he all right?" "Oh no, mate, he passed away just before Christmas." So
Christmas?
Yeah. So what are we talking here? December.
Whoa. I've seen Trevor's ghost then.
When did you see him last?
Didn't we see him when we were building this fence out here? Fixing that fence? Didn't he come past? Go, "Hey, boys, with his gout foot." Maybe he's haunting the fucking...
Wait a minute.
We've seen him before. We've seen him after Christmas, bro.
I think maybe because we did 2 sections of that fence, it might have been the other section.
Oh, we saw a ghost. Anyway, back to.
I don't know about that. It's interesting. Good twist.
What did he say?
What would he be? An apparition?
No, he's a poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
He moves shits around.
I know. He definitely moves stuff around. Yeah, he's been well known for moving.
The bushes, your next door neighbour's bushes, remember that day he was just breaking branches
off
a English box.
Yep.
English sempervirens or something. Something like that.
He did it.
It's just come back to its full glory.
Took a while, man. Took a while. So Gav said, "Yeah, buddy, he passed away," and I was thinking, "Oh, he must have died in his bloody bungalow down there, bloody his
masturbatorium,
his spunker bunker, his bat cave." Because he was never allowed in the house, and his thing was...
His mum, he lived with his mum, right?
Yep. I asked about his mum, and she's still kicking, so she outlived him.
That's terrible.
Yep. He never did get the house.
He was aiming at that, wasn't he?
He had his peepers firmly set on the property with the heater because he was out in the cold box. He was staying in the what would be it was the first place he was staying in was close to the house, adjacent. It was it must have been the old. They used to have old outhouses, and then it looks like a little cubby house, but then you end up putting wood in it. And the walls were
You
like
have to sleep standing up. But
one of the
nevertheless.
walls had one full panel of laser light.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And that was the window.
Hot in summer.
Ooh.
These hot boxes.
Cold in winter. And he did hotbox it because he fell asleep with Siggy on his pants.
That'll
And and the place burnt down. He survived it.
His pants?
The place.
Oh, his pants
And his
survived,
pants. Oh, those, yeah. But such is his fate. Do I tell the story or?
though. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll tell part of it because
Tell the story of how the downfall. Like he went to the party.
okay, so he went to his son's party and
Who's a fucking rat bag? No
he's
doubt.
a dirtbag.
Who hangs out with dirtbags
Yes, and he is a dirtbag.
and worse.
And so they're standing around the bloody fire, and one of the other dirtbags has chucked some fuel on, right?
Like as in
Wood? As in Mr. Grace.
as
Chuck-
in petrol.
Petrol, fuel,
Fuel as in what you put in your car.
yeah,
not in your fireplace.
diesel.
Yeah.
So to get the fire going,
But
and Trevor was standing next to it, and it's and burnt him within an inch of his legs, from the knees down, third, fourth degree burns. And for someone that has severe gout, you've seen the skin is very dry,
mobility
very
is
flammable.
not great.
No, you're not diving out of the way. You're not bloody. You're not Riggs.
I'm coming for you, buddy.
Okay. It was one day before retirement.
I can hear you.
And
They can always hold their breath way too long in the movies, by the way.
Oh, yeah, when they're swimming.
Way too long.
yeah,
Go
it
on,
sucks.
continue.
So that happened, and I don't because Gav just rushed through the story, and I couldn't really ask any more questions because I was on my way out.
And it's a bit morbid when you go, yeah, so...
What else
yeah,
happened?
What fucking happened to him?
Yeah, but 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100 must have gone got
Painkillers?
or a shocking case of the depressions.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, I think in Trevor's mind, he would have been going, well, how do I come back from this? I'm fucking out in the
That's it.
outhouse. I'm in pain. The gout's
there's
not
no
going
recovery.
away. I
It
can't
was
afford to...
barely scraggling along. You saw
I'm not
him
going to the
doing
doctors.
fence.
The only change he had was what he could scrape out of the fucking TAB
Yeah,
ashtrays.
because it wasn't his undies.
He's checking the back of his own couch for coins. He did that
He's
yesterday.
checking.
There's no
He's
coins.
checking the back of his couch for ciggy butts.
Yeah, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Coins. He knows there's none there.
Poor and unfortunate.
But yeah, ended up on, let's just say, what's a decent way of saying it?
This is my neighbour calling me Alberto. I'm not answering it.
You don't answer it?
No. He'll
It's
go,
gonna be
Jabs. I
Jabs.
can't understand a word he says on the phone.
James, when are you coming over to do the tomatoes?
Yeah.
My frats.
I love
My
him.
guts.
He's my homie.
Okay. He died.
Yeah,
Let's just say he died, and he died on a vacant lot.
by
And
himself.
he
alone.
was found in tall grass. Let's just say that.
Mm.
It's not a
It's
good
terrible.
end. Not a good end
Nah,
to it.
and even
We
even
did
for
provide
me,
many laughs in
even
the
for
podcast.
me, the coldest heart in the room. I would say I have a very cold, dark heart. Nothing but behind the eyes.
Yeah, he definitely didn't like you.
I did not like him. I did not like him. As soon as he stole my mower,
He
it
didn't.
wasn't him.
It was,
He knew about it though,
yeah,
he's
and he came
complicit.
straight over.
and said,
told me.
"Yeah." But then, did he get the lawnmower back for me?
No.
No, you had to buy me a lawnmower,
Yeah.
which I still have.
Yeah.
And I
How's
get
it
it
going?
serviced. Yeah, get it serviced. That's,
Yeah, right,
That's what
yeah.
you do with your lawnmowers, Tim. Not like yours. That's like your handlebars, right? You know,
Yeah.
Punters, listen to this, right?
I've unscrewed it so I could get it in my back at the back of my car.
So why you got like
Shoelaces?
pull down,
Fluorescent shoelaces tying up
your handles
because when I do the front lawn, I used to just put a stick through the thing and hold the latch up so that I could just like throw
the grass
the
just comes out
grass.
the back.
And the stick kept falling out, so I thought I'd tie it up with some some shoelaces.
It's a really silly thing to do.
Is it?
Yeah. Because,
Why?
like, if you have that little flap open, right,
Yeah.
and the grass is coming out the back, oh, that's pretty sweet. You run over a rock,
Yeah, but
guess
like,
whose shins are getting bloody?
Yeah, but like I go through my grass and pick out all the Trevors,
Right.
so to speak.
It's pretty funny.
I only thought of that.
Pretty funny.
Just then, but we'll give it a.
Can I maybe suggest that he's in a better place?
He absolutely is.
I don't think he was one for this new world order.
Do you think the tragics? There's the winners. There's the sinners. There's
Where are we?
There's the do-gooders
Uh-huh.
that go into the express line. That's what I'm saying in heaven. You know, like when I do all these good deeds and I'm banking up good deeds.
You go to the express line, I have to go through a court case.
You
I
got
have
you have to protest.
It's like the best of, like it's a clip show.
A clip show,
And they're
right?
going like, yeah, but
I skip.
That's why I always save worms, spiders, ants if I can. I'm trying to, you know.
Do you know what?
Get ahead of that line.
Yeah. Do you know what? That's like that's an expected good deed of a man of your steed, right? So, true good deeds of good nature that offer no
reward.
no reward, right?
Well, what's the reward from getting off the bloody?
No.
timber?
You know what it is? It's being nice to the Trevors and meaning it.
I'd much prefer to be nice to the bugs,
To the worms and the bugs.
cockroaches,
Yeah, but you know what? In the scale of how many people you skip, it's going to get you ahead in the queue at the pearly gates. But wait, there's more. You're only going to get through, you're going to get one person at a time per kilo of
So you're
of
saying
snails
that
you save.
a snail's life is worth more than a Trevor's.
Well, think about this. In all those years where we
Well, it's
where
not-
we
it's not
destroy
as
all
important.
those snails
Yeah,
from
it's
one
not
go
as
destroy,
important. Yeah.
you've got to catch up on all them by saving a snail.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Do you know how many flies?
Yeah,
wings
so
I
so
pulled
you're
off as a child?
still in the red or black?
I don't
Where
know.
where do
we
we
never know what's red or black.
wagon or off wagon? Which one? I don't know. Which one are we?
But
this is
here's
what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Question:
Okay.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Um,
Okay, so just
but
let's
I think it's a choice. I think that's going to be your.
what if I've just saved Trevor's? He comes back as a worm, and I go, I don't want to chop through that worm, and I put him back under the bloody.
What if they
not-
what if you go into the court case and they start playing the video and all your family and friends are there and they start playing your life's crimes, crimes of masturbation, and then then they go, now we can stop this is your options. We can stop the tapes here.
We can watch all
You
the
can
masturbating.
go back
yes,
and redo it, and no one gets to see this footage ever.
but when you come back,
No. You get to redo it again.
yeah, but
and
when
this,
you die again, are we going to see all the masturbating again?
No. Only if you have a life of masturbation, right? So you go, but you go back with the intention. No, that's it. I'm
I'm never going to masturbate
never
again.
gonna touch myself again, right? But then after after you say you're coming back, they delete the tapes. They shred the files.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, never to be seen.
You
And that's why you
reincarnate.
reincarnate. So what's going to happen to me, and I hate to do this, is there's going to be a large ceremony where people will be celebrating the footage. They'll come from miles and miles
He's
to
a hero.
watch the deeds.
How many? Like, he's doing a good deed. Like when you do like a gig, a free gig, or a mate's party, right? Do
Sure.
we have to sit there and watch the whole set again?
No, you get the
Scratch,
highlights.
scratch.
You get the highlights.
Oh, that's when he mixed Doughboys with the MC Hammers.
No, we don't have to see the mix and hear the mix 150 times. Not this fucking track again. What I'm really saying is that from all the bugs you're saving now, that's just the catch up, right? So that means that they're
I do other nice
when you
things
go,
as well.
yeah, sure. But when you get to the court case, they're not going to bring up all the bugs that you squished when you were young, because you've undone the bugs by
undone the
saving
bugs.
the bugs.
Yes.
There's a few bugs on my.
I've
On
got
my
a few.
bad list.
I've got a few rats that I've bashed like with.
That's pretty high.
Violently.
Yeah, that's
With
pretty high.
shovels.
That's with. No, because that came with intention.
I killed a mouse with a Coke bottle, empty. I killed a mouse with a drumstick.
I couldn't even pick up a dead fox because of my good
old
nature.
episode. What was it called?
Maggots.
It was a geyser of maggots that came out of it.
Is that what it was?
Something about there is an episode back in the day that has the fox.
Yep. In the title.
In the title.
So that's what you got to do.
Well,
Like
it's terrible. I don't like it when people die.
No, of course not.
Unless he wanted to, and then I'm all for it.
I'm gonna say he embraced the sweet kiss of freedom. I would say. But I was gonna say in heavens, the outlanders, the outsiders, the rim riders, the
another one. I'd love to hear it.
the far outers.
What was that?
The undesirables.
What's the skateboarding or the rollerblading? Gleaming the cube.
Gleaming the cube gleamers. The Roller Boys.
Yeah.
Which is a Corey Haim film. And there's a special queue for them where they get. That's like when you go to the supermarket and then you get to pay in some cash, but you also get to pay in some coupons. Yeah,
So
got special coupons.
They've got a special job in heaven. Like
Special
they don't get
coupons.
full access to heaven, but they're like, you're a good janitor.
That's janitor.
You're a janitor.
Janitor. They do the lines on the ovals.
Ah.
Yeah, lime.
Hey, Mrs. H, can I mow your lawns?
Yeah, g'day, Mrs. H. G'day, Mr. G.
No, what's the
Mr. God.
The
That is. How's
Margaret? What was that?
Margie? Margie's getting up there. She's getting.
She was a
up there.
bit of a cow, though.
Yeah, she's a bit of a.
I
cunt.
think she annoyed her husband to death.
Yeah, no, he
Do you know he just died of the old 1960s? I was an old cunt, like at 50, and then died at 55. Heart attack.
he died of life.
I think it's the lard in the cooking. Not so much the eggs. It's the lard that you cook it in.
Yeah, right. Lard.
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 You know,
Yeah.
our pop used to do it, an egg floater.
Ugh.
So you get lard,
Well.
you heat that bastard up, and then you crack the egg into the lard, calling it a
Egg floater.
egg
I
floater,
know.
hot
But
toddy.
then what's an egg flip? Stop a fart.
That's ready fart. Well, I think I've had enough of the farting.
Yeah, fair enough. Until the next time somebody bloody does a dodgy.
I will say I'm going to my brother-in-law's wedding this weekend,
Yeah,
this
right.
Sunday. And I tell you, he's a dead set ledge because he's just doing the, what do you call it? The registry.
Yep.
8 people are invited for this one.
See, that's good.
Cost you nothing, and then we're all going to the casino for a buffet.
Casino.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
right.
you know what I'm going to do?
Bet your life away.
I'm going to get all the cash I can.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Put it on red.
I'm going to fucking put it all on red.
Let's hit predicts. You're gonna hit him with the 53s.
Last time we went to the casino, we went with it was Dad's birthday or something. Us 5 boys, and we
For
went
the
somewhere for some reason.
McGregor fight.
Yeah. Oh, the McGregor fight, right?
Yeah.
You and I bet $20, and then went fuck this.
Yeah.
We lost it straight away.
Straight away. Steve cashed up.
Yeah. He was playing them roulettes.
Yeah.
But if you just go odds, evens, black, red, you can.
You go 50-50.
50-50s. You
Yeah.
can do it. You can do it. And I'm plan to.
You're going to go the 50-50s.
I want to play.
I've got a
bloody-
feeling about that number.
I want to do roulette and maybe some 21 blackjack. No, I don't know the codes. Hit me. You're not on 19, sir. Hit me again.
And again. And again.
You're on 23 now. You
No,
bastard.
seriously, hit me.
Yeah.
Stop me from betting any longer.
I think it's going to be absolutely horrendous. It's like a cabaret on steroids. The casino.
Oh, it's disgusting. I hate that fucking place.
Yeah, the
Everything
carpets,
about it. And you should see that. You should see the back end behind the Oz's curtain, where the performers and the deliveries dwell.
Where the morgue is.
There's a morgue there.
There's a morgue in every casino.
So you lose your mortgage, you go down to the morgues.
That's pretty good. That's pretty pretty clever, Tim.
Straight to the morgue. Yes, but I've been in the back end of it, and down there they're a bunch of fucking pricks. I hate that place.
Good.
I vow never to go back.
Okay.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Worst place to do gigs.
Worst place to lose your mortgage.
It is. Worst place to fucking visit.
Well, it's been amazing. Alberto's calling me again. Maybe it's serious. I better answer it.
Yep.
Hold on. Hey, mate. How you going? No, I'm not. I'm still out, mate. Yeah. I will. I'll come over when I get home. I'll come over. Oh, okay. Yep. No worries. I'll help it. I know what it is. No worries, mate. See ya. Bye.
Thank you very much, James.
Yeah, he's the best, man.
What's
He can't get
wrong?
his roller door down.
Ah, fuck.
And the last time I went over, I just went click because his hands he's short and he's like weak.
Yeah, and his hands are made of
Actually,
bricks.
he's probably 89, maybe 90, and he's strong. Well, he's not weak.
Okay.
Strong as a bloody ox. Yeah.
You wouldn't want to have your soft, supple skin touched by his violently hard brick fingers, would you?
No.
Bricklaying fingers. All right, so you
yeah,
better
I've got
go.
fences to build. I've got things to do. I've got quotes to write and bloody.
You got Alberto's to save.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, they put that much talk that up as a fucking skip
mate.
the fucking queue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I've seen him up a ladder, I've gone, hey, get
We're watching.
down.
Okay, we're watching. And Alberto's more points than a Wormo.
Yeah,
Let's
I
just
reckon.
say.
I reckon.
In this
I
world?
think he might love me more than his own son because I
Yeah,
don't think
right.
I've ever seen him.
Yeah,
that guy.
he's a prick. Alfonso. Alfonso. James. All right, well,
Very
that's
good.
good.
Yeah.
Go save Alberto
I
and
will.
save the world and save your soul while you're at it.
Thanks, Tim. I will. This has been a pleasure. Thank you for listening. I've been Jezbot.
I've been Timmy Taco.
We'll see you next week, and we're getting close to 400 people.
Oh, yeah. Due for another fucking best of, I reckon. Yeah, nice one.
Court
Yeah,
case,
right.
in
See
fact.
ya.
They hop, they duck, they climb. They go through two at a time.
Jumping the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Leap over the turnstile.
Hop over the turnstile. I had to take me. It was like a ninja. Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile.
I definitely jumped the turnstile. Jumping.
The turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again. Whenever I believe I don't have to do it, but I do it, I get away because there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some fairs in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times. Jumping.
Turnstile, instead of just paying the $2.25.
That's the technique. I pull the turnstile back like that. Boom, boom. My upper body is not moving, just my leg.
Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.